for you guys in that buy retail product. We're throwing an
or
insert in.
or the guaranteed the retail color, meaning the retail color but it's still base. It's
Right.
not. I got a $1,000 car. It's not a gift. It's just another car.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
mean, that's just not kind of what I'm fixing at, and just like how do you
Bet. There
provide
we go.
value in your retail? Because again, if you want to grow the hobby,
We are
everybody, not everybody,
live
everybody,
with
not
Watch Party
going to
Wednesday,
spend
baby.
$78.
We
Watch
over
Party
here
Wednesday.
supporting.
You know,
We're over
well,
here supporting
not that $15.
Huddle Card
Blaster box for
Collections
30.
and Big
Well, for
John.
40 now.
Let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
Oh shit! See, I don't like
I
the.
guess I guess we
I
look
don't
at it a little
love
different from a
the
standpoint
what do you
of
call that, the
being
The
a hobbyist,
curve?
convex.
right? So,
Yeah,
What? I love the
it,
we look
curve.
at it different from a standpoint
it's
of,
just weird
hey,
to look at.
when we look at the
Love the
value,
curve.
like you know, if
I
there's,
don't know. Me
if there's, a
personally, the
mom or a
curve just
dad buying a blaster box, for
for
their
some things
collection,
it's really cool, but for like
you know,
movies, it
maybe
like
just,
really like
fixing up the
throws me
car or
off.
doing something
Oh,
like
I don't know
that,
about movies. I don't
it's
like
probably
the
not
main
as big of a
TV
deal, right? Because
of
they
mine is
don't
not like
know,
I don't
what
have
the
like
site
a
is,
curve like TV in my
It is
room.
when it's
But
when it's 40
monitors, yeah.
bucks.
well,
I think to that mom and dad it is because if that 13 footer doesn't pull anything they get excited about,
Cody,
you just threw $40 away.
right, true.
If they're not going to be
Big
excited
Code
about
in the
what they pulled,
house.
when's your
that's
next
fifty
show?
dollars going down the drain. $50 going down the drain that could have been
You
used
should
for
have came to
something.
Collecticon.
Hey, Sonny, what card do you want?
Right.
He's too busy
The other
having
thing about
puppies.
when you buy a
Stop
when you
having
buy one Poker box
puppies.
set, there are going to be a couple full arts, a couple cards in there that the kids are going to get really excited about having. So you, as a parent, you don't feel like, oh,
You're doing
I
Scottsboro
like
this weekend?
I
No,
like
when's
this
your next
one,
whatnot show?
but as when you come to sports cards, even if it's not the big Chase Wimby or you know Bowman
Yeah, we know Mom
or
was in
other
town.
ones
Is
that I mean, I'm
Scottsboro
not
this
just getting
weekend, Cody, or
cards that I
next?
like, but I'm getting number cards and I'm pulling it. I'm excited about having that
On the 5th?
thrill that I got from opening this
Oh,
box.
so that's not
I
this
don't feel like I
weekend.
lost
That's the
forty
coming
bucks
weekend.
or I lost
Yeah,
twenty
that's why I
bucks.
gotta
That's what
get
happens
to
now.
that's why I gotta get to Nashville.
You talk about this economy and how things going with that. You just want people to want to come by more without feeling like
Nah,
they're gambling.
Yep.
And
You're
I'm
welcome. Thanks.
to collect.
Well,
What's
and
up, Terry?
you like the
to
curve
your
TV?
point,
I I don't know, bro.
I can
It's just like
understand.
I've seen some stuff where it was meant for a
I
curved TV and it looked
could
beautiful, and then I've seen other stuff where
understand
it was not meant for it,
if
and you
you
could
didn't
definitely
have the
tell.
retail, if the checklist for, let's say,
Yeah, they
collector stuff
like I said, I don't know
was
about
really
like in the
short. Like, let's say there was just, hey,
like hanging on the
a
wall.
red,
Like
a
I don't know if I can
yellow,
do
a
that.
green, a blue, and a
But
black, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just give
Okay,
me a
well, you could get it.
but
Then you can
all my
say, okay, I
monitors
can
are curved,
understand how
so
maybe retail, they're not putting any of that in there. But for crying out loud,
No, I mean I
you
could see
got
the different
great,
angles thing, especially if you got somebody sitting on the side of the couch or somebody
retailers you can get.
not
You
in the
can't
middle
play
or
that in
whatever.
retail.
But like with me and my
Can't play
girl,
that
and it's just like two of us,
color
like
in retail at least.
what do you want, the left side or the right side, baby? Like we're good.
And that's the problem.
It's just crazy, and and like I said, um,
Then on top of that, you get a lot of new breakers breaking retail and
yeah,
uneducated people buying into retail breaks. Like you're again another way of just throwing money away.
Yeah, I think retail breaks are a bad idea. If you're gonna break
yeah,
retail, just go buy it
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
who
I
has
think
retail breaks?
there's just to me,
Is that
Dog,
a
a lot of
thing?
people.
I
Yes.
What?
don't
Amani,
understand.
you were the one today going, damn, I didn't even think about if you don't get anything in the break. It's like, yeah, like that happens to so many people, bro.
I can understand it again if
Yeah,
So
the
many people.
I didn't think about that.
color and the number stuff, if that was all short printed type stuff. I just don't understand why nothing goes into retail. Like, to me, take the NBA.
Unless you get
Yeah,
national treasure.
Cody, the one who's over here breaking and ripping all as much as he can.
Teams, okay. I'm not saying you have as many.
Yo, but what's up with the
Telling
F
us
what's
it's
not,
bad.
man?
Baseball as
Come
in
on now.
football or anything, but even still, with all those players,
Yeah, they're all over whatnot, and
you can't.
Crazy.
it's crazy because it's literally
10, 11
I'll see, and I'll
players
leave
at a
people's name out my
single
mouth, but I see these guys in line at Walmart, and then it's like, yeah, I've been here since 6:30 in the morning. It's like, bro,
Retail price
like,
is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And throw people the
No.
chance of getting a bone. Okay, so they get, a guy who was a second round pick from 2 years ago. But at least for a younger kid, to your point,
That's what I'm saying. At least with this
pulling an autograph makes him want to come back for more. Right?
I mean, not even just kids.
okay, you got one buyer, you just gotta do it again.
Even the adults. You
Get back on it,
think
Cody.
about it, it's just not just about hey what the kids.
Cody, you also got to start stuff at $1, dog. So, like,
Where's
me
he started at?
personally,
Where you start the stuff at?
he was starting at like $2 or $3. I mean, he wasn't doing bad, but that's like people want stuff to start at $1. So, like, I picked up a ton of this.
Buying anything.
Right.
Jerry, I know that's how we met. We
Oh,
were
what
both
You know,
no on
like,
lines in Walmart
even
buying
Oh.
retail, but we weren't buying retail to do breaks. We were buying
you
retail to
don't
flip
really
it.
need
So like I picked this up today to start at $1.
in
Little
there.
Cooper cup, but that's that Vestige out of Luminance.
You know,
Don't
do
need it
you-
at all.
do you need
Picked up this autograph of Adam Trotman,
Why are you putting
which is collegiate, but still.
guys- like, I can understand that, hey,
I picked
Well,
up
collegiate for
this
who?
Jamon Moore,
I'm gonna pick
and
a
this
player.
one's to 99,
Let's say
and
you
this
had,
is
you know,
Pro Uni.
let's say Patrick Ewing.
Bro, I get not starting the hot stuff at $1, but the cheap stuff you got to start at $1.
Yeah, don't be getting your best stuff up there. Yeah, let it fill
Yeah.
the room first.
Who was really good in
Donovan Jones to 199. This one's collegiate, but like
Tracy
this one, I'm
McGrady.
gonna start at at $1, and like the cheapest one on eBay is $10.
Cards before.
I'm gonna start this Tyler Johnson, and this is Pro Uni to 99 dual
Buccaneers?
patch. Huh? Yeah, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that at $1.
You look at top
Um,
over 40 different
This guy, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his
Even
name.
out of 350 is hobby only.
How do I say that name, Amani?
Oh, no, here, let's
Yeah.
see.
I can't even pull a Fortnite. I can't even pull a 350 out of a retail
Oh, no.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know, but it's Pro Uni autograph. I got this giant jumbo patch of Anthony Gordon.
I'm starting all this stuff for $1.
Right now, but thousands
Hey, yo, you know you lying. You so full
What
of
you
shit. You ain't
what
starting
you
that at
talking about?
$1.
You can put one 350 in some retail box.
I
I get a
got
hot
this-
room. It's going.
Yeah, get a hot room. But
That's what I'm saying. If you
I got this Hurst, Maurice Hurst. This is collegiate, but this one's an auto. Starting that bitch at $1.
That's right.
No paper
Um,
okay?
No,
I got this. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
Put his
Laletta,
numbered in blast.
but he's from the
Oh,
Giants.
Yeah.
Out of Obsidian to 100. Starting that for $1. Got this JD McKessick.
Cody, send me a picture of the car. DM me.
But some of these other ones. And
Oh, bro, it's fire. I was trying to buy that whole lot off of him.
I think
And then he went ahead and put it on fucking eBay.
What?
I'm proud of him. He's gonna make money.
Oh.
And then I got this Juwan Johnson, and this is collegiate. I'm starting that bitch at $1. You know what I mean? Like, you got to start some of that shit at $1. Just they fucking run it.
We have to
You know what I
start.
mean?
You have to have all these different things, but you can only hit them in hobby.
But everybody in the room was specifically asking for autograph stuff.
Yeah, the Asia.
So
Yeah.
I just went and bought a ton of other autograph stuff, or like giant patch cards, stuff like this. What is that?
See? Michael Mayer, $1.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is. UFC. He's a rookie, $1. Okay. Cam Thompson, orange, $1. I don't know who this guy is, but it's $1.
Target.
Amani, hit that
baseball.
subscribe button on Huddle.
Everybody has
Give some love.
one.
And throw a thumbs up on it.
There you go.
And look out for a regular person, they don't speak to each other, right?
T. Higgins patch.
I
Gold.
retail,
Not
I
gold,
never
but it's a
understand
gold
why
gear.
you
But it's
lose
numbered.
Cody, you told me
$1.
200, bro. I was thinking there was no margin in 200.
I agree.
I was trying to pay you more than what you paid for the whole lot and take some of the lot. You know what I'm saying?
Look at all these patches starting at
My
$1.
job is to sell stuff, and that's
Patch city, bitch.
Auto
Patch city,
dollar.
bitch.
Buy all 10 of them. I'm
Boom.
not gonna say buy 9.
Oh god, that fell out.
One.
That's $1 because it fell out.
Everybody comes in to buy it. Now I'm stuck with it.
I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, if
Can you hear it?
I was Target,
Turn it up just a little bit.
I was a store manager, and I could go ahead and get away with it if I had those. If corporate was making me put those damn signs up there, I talk to corporate and say, look, nobody, the stuff isn't going anywhere.
No.
So let them go ahead and buy whatever the hell they want to buy. If a guy wants to come in, put a shopping cart up to the shelf and stick his arm back there and do this, and they all fall into it, let him go right ahead. To your point, aren't you in the business of selling?
And then once I sell it out, you shift the stuff from other stores that are not selling to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man?
You know, yeah. So I mean, but Jerry makes a good point. Retail breaks are bad. You know, retail breaks of newer stuff are a bad idea. You know, I think some of your older stuff, if you go back, you know, just a few years ago, you could get stuff out of retail. You know, it was
the hits in retail have been just doo doo. Straight
You know why
doo
we have
doo.
retail breaks? Because
Not
if you're
good
not
all.
a big hobby store, you're not a big breaker, you can't get allocation.
True.
So if I want to break and I got, let's say, 10 grand to start off with, I mean, it's going to be a lot cheaper for my bottom line to buy a case of retail than to buy a case of hobby to just start.
True.
You know,
and it's not
more
easy.
problems with your solutions.
Yeah, she's still a beast, bro.
No,
She's still a
you're right,
beast.
and I think
Who?
from a hot, but you know, but to your point,
Michael's talking about
hey,
Caitlyn got
what
knocked
did
out.
Michael Rubin say?
Man, I'm getting hit up left and right. And they
X
talking
the
about
hobby.
I think a
oh,
lot of people take what he said to heart.
dude,
and
I probably got hit up by
you wanna
like
grow
10
the hobby.
people.
Hey, Amani,
You
pull
know,
out that
the
UFC
way
card and show that
growing
to
the
Cody
hobby
again. We're
creates
gonna make a deal right here on the
problems
live.
there wasn't problems for before.
Let me see.
What's happening? QCP, welcome. But I think from the standpoint
Jake
of
Hanley
that, so
out of
to me
150.
So if you say 10x the hobby, to me there's two different pieces, right? Are you saying 10x
Make that thing shake like Diddy.
how much the actual
Diddy
money
been
in
diddling
the
on.
hobby?
Did you see that? Did you see that? New York mayor just got indicted.
Yup.
Yo, it's
You're
crazy.
Dog.
You're gonna
So we're gonna
limit
leave the homie's name out, but the homie who met up with us in New York and was
crazy
like, "I'm getting rid of
prices
this Jay-Z right now. All this Diddy shit's getting real."
product where you
Bro,
can only
I just want to give
chance of
him a
getting
shout out
autograph,
because
getting those
he
hits,
hit a fucking home run.
then you're taking away a whole bunch of people if you're trying to get
Oh yeah,
them
so
in the hobby to go, because to your point,
so yeah,
someone
with,
who
even
goes
with,
like
with Caitlin
People are
Clark.
talking so much shit. They
mom and dad
from the
Oh my-
rip, bro. She draining threes from the fucking logo, and they still talk shit.
Dude, she broke every single rookie record that she can.
and if
What we
And then
talking
they go,
about?
"She's not good."
because
What we
he
talking?
knows
You know, I
enough,
get hit up.
but he didn't get
Oh, what do you
LeBron. He didn't get
what do you think
Steph
about her
Curry.
now?
He didn't get any of the guys.
I'm like, what?
He's gonna be like,
Is this
Dog,
real
it's
life?
so funny.
You know why Pokemon is so popular? It's because, to your point, any mom or dad can go in and buy a pack of Pokemon cards for $5
right?
at almost any retail location.
Yep.
And in that $5, they have a chance of hitting a full art card that's going to be worth a lot of money, or hitting something if they're actually playing the game, learn how to play the game that they can tangibly use in the game.
Yep.
With sports cards, you don't have that. You
Yeah,
can't
look
keep
at a lot-
anything
we
out
ain't
of
lying
a
about
Bradley
that.
Beal. You
Yep.
can't
But
keep anything out of a cheap,
also,
really cheap.
you know,
version
it's
than,
just
you know,
and
have
plus
better
that she's a
chance
rookie.
of
She wasn't even
cracking
supposed to.
card and actually
The
hitting
crazy
something
thing
instead
is
of getting your
is
$5 back. You know?
She
halfway through
wasn't
the
supposed to
season,
do what
That's
what she did,
that's
and
the
she's
biggest thing with
still
sports
been
when
cards.
killing
You
it.
know, that,
when she
hey,
first started, people was hitting me
and
up going,
if they don't get anything they like, guess
what are you
what?
going to talk
It's gonna be
about
very colorful,
when
and
she
that's
don't make the
exactly
playoffs?
True.
She
Well,
made the
Walker
first
makes a
year.
great point. You know, a couple years ago, Panini
I'm
mega
like, look,
boxes. They always had, hey, you can get an autograph.
it was it's
and they
it's
put it out,
extremely
like,
hard
but you know,
to
they did
get
the Prestige
by
football this
Connecticut.
last year, right?
They're the best
With, you
defensive
know,
team in the
numbered
league
cards,
besides
can't
New
sell
York.
autographs and everything and stuff. But to
So
your
you
point,
you
you know,
can't tell
that
me
was then,
even
this
if
and
they
that.
got by Connecticut, they would have got
They paid
mollywopped
10x to
by
get
New
in,
York.
so they just
So they
need
would
to
have been
break even.
hella tired. So don't come like you know what I'm saying. Just like
Yeah, I guess that I don't
live life. Go touch
look,
grass.
I don't go ahead and
Or smoke it,
I
whatever you
don't
want to do.
fault
Jeez.
any company for taking.
I got this
risk,
at
buying a
Collecticon right here.
company, and then
Oh, the
doing
wallet?
what they gotta
That's
do
fire.
to,
I like
I just because they had like all the so
make
they
their
didn't have
money
like
back and then
I mean
become
you know
profitable.
I like
mean,
trunks and
look,
everything and they
they
didn't
took a
have
chance.
like
They went ahead
like the
and
different color
they
ones
put the deal
whatever.
together.
But this
They
dude
signed
had
the
just that's all he
checks, right?
sold was that.
So you
I
can't
spent so
go
much
ahead
money
and
and
be
that
like,
was
"Oh, man,
ridiculous.
that's a bunch of crap." No,
Crazy
they went
money in
ahead
there,
and
bro.
they
Crazy money in there.
Dude, I was
put
looking at
everything on the line with it.
Chicago
I don't
Collecticon.
necessarily,
I'm like
I
man,
just have a
how
hard
can
time
I
with,
how can
you
I
know,
backpack Collecticon?
I know they want to get
Pretty
That's
easy.
why I
You
didn't
get
figure.
the little rolly case, and
involved
you
in
go
the
from
photos
table
and
to
stuff.
table.
To
I
be the
feel
same
like
thing.
the best thing Fanatics did
See, I ain't gonna post about it.
Yes.
I would just see. I would
buying
just go
top and
see.
getting into the hobby is that they're getting actual athletes into the hobby,
I would love to figure that out.
and you generate.
Yeah, I would love to
baseball
backpack.
players
I'm like,
advertise. They're
dude,
collecting
fall
their own
time. I
cards.
just go to
We had
cons.
MJ Melendez
F
say
it.
if anybody hits this one-on-one from the World Baseball Classic, he's gonna
Hey, send
go
send
with them. The guy
Cody
went down
a
to the field,
picture of that
got
UFC
his
card.
autograph, got a bat and got stuff. But
Yep.
now you
Hold on,
see
let's see.
actual athletes. Yeah, I collect cards. Yes, I collect this. It's not a hidden hobby to these athletes anymore.
I'm still waiting my picture of the H. Wilson.
Before, you didn't know that.
No, it's on his.
they had the same package
It's
of
literally
people
big
with the
code
hobby.
cards on eBay.
If you don't DM me that
celebrities you
picture,
see from Fanatics Fest and Rip Night, that's cool.
All
for
Diddy.
excitement, but
All
I-
Diddy. That's the kind of DMs he
I don't think they're
needs.
here long term, but the athletes, especially the baseball.
I'm gonna tell you about your
players,
recent
you
purchases
can tell
now.
that they're long term and they're passionate about signing cards for kids, collecting
Let's
their
see.
own cards, and you see a lot of good stories like the mom who was on eBay and the guy shipped the cards for free once he did research and found out it was the player's mom. So I think that's where the good has happened from Fanatics taking over, outside of anything financial.
Yeah, I saw I saw a post on Instagram. There was a minor league kid, and I guess his father.
Oh yeah,
bought the card and everything, and the guy
Wait,
did
what
the
the
same
hell?
thing, and they happened to be coming. The kid played for the Astros, whatever minor league team.
Michael, when you backpack it, are you literally physically taking a backpack? Because if not, bro, you need to get one of the rolly cases from Quantum Cases. Holy crap, they're so good, bro. They're so good. It's the first non-Zion product that I've really, really, really
Very
enjoyed.
close to where the ballpark was. And I guess when
McDonald's
the guy
Kids
got
Meal
the card
has
and saw where the
Crocs.
return address
Yep,
was,
yep.
he
I think I
sent
sent
them
that
a
to you
note,
earlier.
"Hey,
'cause
No,
we
you
need to
did
go
not.
by all-
Some would like you to go.
No, you
I'm pretty
did
sure I
not.
sent.
He'd give you
Somebody
a
just sent me
discount
this.
and so forth.
I know. I'm pretty sure I sent
So
that to
they
you
did
on
that.
You did
Instagram or
not.
He
TikTok.
brought them on the field.
I meant
People
to.
got autographs
I
from
meant to because
Cypress players,
you go look
You
at
don't
them on
love
eBay.
me.
Astros was and everything.
Really?
Like that's
That
how
would
you
be
do
my
things to a
natural.
point, right?
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
that would be
do
my
we see
natural thought
football
with it.
players doing that? Do we see basketball players
I
doing
need
that?
a
We
I
don't
need
really
a
hear about it.
McDonald's
Not saying
con
they don't, but we don't hear about it the way we hear about the baseball guys doing
because
it
I
for the
feel like
hobby.
everything at
I
McDonald's
will say
they
this: the
maybe know what they're
baseball
doing.
is where the collectors
Dog, go look at eBay right
more
now.
so
I'm
than
looking at it right now.
football and
We'll just do
basketball. Football and basketball.
I literally
McDonald's.
typed in
Have
McDonald's
collectors.
toys,
A
Happy
lot of
Meal
them just
toy,
a lot of players
Crocs.
more
Crocs.
investors.
Okay.
Let me make my money back.
Mm.
With baseball, I'm gonna keep my baseball cards, right? I
Ain't
collect the baseball cards. I'm gonna sell what I don't like, but I think there's more.
Yeah, you got all 8 of them.
Yeah, and I think
$40.
I think with
What's
you
a
know,
Happy
with
Meal cost?
baseball,
$3.
you
if
know, I think
that?
there
So
are
you got
so many
24
good
bucks
players.
invested, and you
Mhm.
got
You
food, and
know
then you
that
turned it into $40.
the that in my no, I'm not talking
Dude,
about
you
I'm
could
just
just
saying.
not
hold
talking
on.
about
How many? Wait, hold on. How many you get? One, two,
level
three,
though, right? You know, not the Otanis where you
8.
know
There's 8
are going for stupid
to
money.
complete the
You know,
collection.
you know, there are a lot of really good baseball players,
They're already on it.
and I think it's
Golly.
now
They've been on it, dog. That's them cook
Yeah.
groups. They literally, when toys like this
So
come
when you
out,
look
they're
at
like, "Hey,
basketball,
go
right?
eat
You know, to your point,
That's some
Happy
cook
Meals
group.
Wemby,
all fucking
John,
day."
I
Curry.
mean,
What?
and Curry, Luca. You know, after that, there's that next tier. Yeah, you get Tatum and Embiid and some of these other guys, right? But the upper echelon ones, there's only
Oh, that
a
video
couple,
that you sent me of the people on
But you gotta think
eBay
about it. How
selling
many
that
people are
stuff like
actually
crazy.
collecting Curry,
Dog,
right?
that's
And
my
how many
favorite
people are
couple.
actually
They fucking make
collecting
so
rookies
much money.
outside of his rookie card?
And I want to say they're out of Florida.
And that
So it's like literally, bro, he
collecting, I
just
think you're
drives
right.
around
The
and like hits
numbers
Yeah.
are
garage
not there
sales,
from a
flea
collecting
markets,
standpoint.
shit like that.
And then to your
It's
point, if
gas.
you're looking at a value, if you're trying to be
I
a
missed
flipper, you're
that.
trying to be a value guy.
Hmm.
I mean, all outside of his rookie, you're gonna have to hit a low number or an autograph if you want to try.
No, big facts. If you don't hit the autograph, it's a bust.
To your point with baseball, you're
What?
looking for the rainbow of David Wright from this year, from this product, not his rookie rainbow.
You talking about the
I think you're
baseball?
talking about
And then with baseball,
yeah.
you have the Bowmans. Then we get the first Bowman to collect.
Yep.
Then we get the Series 1.
That's why I was surprised that Eric.
Yeah. Okay, so you get
a lot more rookie cards.
lockbox. Okay, it's called Quantum Case. Let me pull it
You have
up.
a lot of different products. Quantum football, but like you know, the imagery from Topps Chrome and Top Series 1 are going to be the same. You can choose which card runs better.
Right.
You know what? And if you really want about the imagery of the card, you're a Stadium Club collector.
Sports card cases.
Right? You want the best pictures. And we all know the best pictures come out of Stadium Club.
True.
So you have a lot of more lanes to collect with baseball and different degrees of
I'm gonna
finance.
share this
right?
real quick.
It's not so hard to collect base cards of Series 1. It's not so hard to collect base cards of Stadium Club or numbered cards of Stadium Club. You can find some out of 99s, out of 199 of rookie of good players.
Michael, this is what you need right here, bro. This is fucking legit. Literally, this is the only brand that I personally would suggest if you're going to go with other than a Zion case. Now, the sex appeal with this case in particular is the wheels itself are like the real nice rolly wheels on the suitcases where like you can hold it sideways. You don't have to just pull it in one direction, right? But then the other thing that gives this an advantage over the Zion case is it has this little pouch in the front. So what I like to do is I stick my camera equipment, my battery banks, all my charging cords. You throw your extra, your sleeves, penny sleeves, top loaders, all that jazz. Throw that in there. Literally, this brand right here is just effing lit, bro. And then the measurements, in case you're interested in measurements, is 18 by 9. And it's got the, let's see, let me zoom in. It's got the little thing so you can take it onto an airplane and it will fit in the overhead compartment. It's pure gas. If I was going to go for anything that wasn't a Zion, and like the Zion case is like $300, right? Doesn't have a pocket, has the wheels that are fixed in one spot so you can only pull it behind you. Bro, this thing is a game changer. Now, I will say the only disadvantage is when you load up this pocket and you don't have slabs, it does tend to tilt. But when like you don't have slabs, I'll literally just take, because it's a 4-row case. Let's see, it looks like this on the inside, right? I'll take all of my battery banks and I'll just put it in this bottom compartment just to weigh the bottom out, right? But literally, this is the only brand that I would say compares to a Zion case at all. I mean, honestly, bro, this is the move right here. This is what you want. Yeah. And let's see. I think they've got it at $160. Yeah. Dog.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Zion one is $300 and has no front pocket. The wheels are fixed in place, and it literally, it's, I don't know. I don't want to say more of a hassle, but literally this is like bussin'. I mean, it's super clutch. Here, let's switch back over to Big John. But
right? Because us as
but yeah,
baseball players,
I'm telling you, the quantum case is dope, Michael. You've got to spend the money. I actually, we're buddies with the guy who is the sales rep for Quantum Case, and I personally waited till he was at a show that was in a tax-free state, and so I got it a little bit cheaper than that number with no tax.
Interesting to see how the new stuff comes. Like,
So that would be the strategy I would take. But if you got to ship it to the front door anyways, you know, it is what it is.
they should come out with something new.
But yeah, dog,
Make it full license.
that's the
They should come out
move.
with something new first.
That's the move,
Instead of
honestly.
coming out with a top chrome football, top chrome hockey, whatever they get, they should come out with something new first.
Yep.
Like let's go a whole new set, something to get excited about, because let's start a new lineage of prestige. Let's work on this, and this we have this license for the next 20 years. Let's start off with this being the top,
I did not think I was gonna be this sleepy, bro.
being the new hoop set, you
Right.
know, or the new Donruss set. And then work your way into the top chrome basketball in the set. I think what they did this year, they had to do to have a product out to get people excited, to get people buying, because you can't go into next year and with no rookie Wimbies. So
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes that, you know, that is definitely a good way to look at it. That would be a very good, you know, progression, you know, for them. I do like what they did with the composite basketball. Is that what it was?
composite football.
I'm sorry,
Composite football, yeah.
football. I do like what they did there.
I like it too. The
I'll
only
be
bad
honest
part
with you.
about it is it ain't
Those
licensed.
cards, you know, they look good.
They look better than the basketball
They
product.
look
I think
a hell of a lot better than Chrome basketball.
and that's going to be your equivalent to Chronicles.
Right.
Right.
You know.
Socking? I don't know what the chat is doing.
I don't know either.
I like
I'm not
the
sure.
I like the composite
Um,
football. Like I said, it's just non-licensed.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right,
I
Jerry.
like it. It looks way better.
Yeah,
I think they went ahead.
like I said, I was looking at that
I
that
think
CA
they
Stroud
went ahead
that I
and-
turned down,
You know,
and I was like, man, I
football-
bet everybody would have ate that up.
I mean,
Oh
clearly.
fuck yeah!
How excited are you about this?
But like I said, it was just like, for me,
that's not exciting at all, in my opinion, from a card design.
no, it's not.
No,
But like I said, when
I agree.
I turned down a CJ, it was like
You
like
know,
But it was unlicensed,
Yeah,
CJ.
it was
bro.
unlicensed.
Yeah,
but see that's the thing is that I'm thinking like, you know, I'm thinking two things is somebody's falling for the hype and going to get this card. Easy. It's an easy sale.
Oh, easy,
think-
Easy sale.
I don't
But
understand
sometimes
why
everything ain't glitter, ain't
not,
gold.
Well, here's the other thing. I don't want to be known as the guy who's like, Oh
Did
my
I show you the
god.
card?
I don't know why they
I don't.
did
Hold on,
not.
I was
I'ma
it
send it to you.
Leaf? Okay.
Hell no, we not having this conversation with
the-
sleep.
The football, the composite football.
Hold on, I'm seeing you on
that design
I'm
that
seeing you
way
on here.
on both of them.
I think I still got it.
I mean, think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like if they would have used the composite football, it would have been, it would have been crazy.
Mhm.
There we go. From that standpoint, like I think they would have. I would have enjoyed seeing some of those designs and stuff like that.
So I send it to you. So does
with the basketball cards.
what's
Now,
this
I haven't seen.
huddle card?
seen
This what
any
he
of the
this is what he does.
composite football out in the
This is my
wild?
first time watching him.
This is my
No,
first time
I
watching
haven't.
him as well.
Yeah.
But I haven't
Oh.
been looking for it either. So
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone out really, hunting per se for either for anything lately. Geez, man, it's been
Because they had.
it's been a while
Um,
since I actually,
Let me see if I can find it.
went to the LCS to go ahead and pick up some stuff. Just because to me there hasn't really been much.
I think my target is usually about a month behind on new products.
What was the price on that one?
Just wait it out.
He wanted at first he
Oh, they
wanted
had prices on
25.
Target? I didn't know they had.
Then I go, hold, wait. But then I was like, man, this is unlicensed. So he said 15.
Quiet Card Podcast. All my people's right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big
The
shout
Right
out.
here.
Halloween hoops, I saw those.
Those look cool.
Yeah,
That's a nice cheap product.
I bought.
So
the,
he went down to
football
15,
ones.
right?
Mhm.
Trick or score. No, score.
So that's when I had text.
Score or treat.
Who I had text.
I
You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't picked up any of the basketball yet, but again,
And then
it's a
I-
nice little fun little.
Did you
then
see what the
because-
WNBA just put
I
out?
think is
No.
definitely.
Oh yeah. The statement.
Something.
Yep.
Like
Again,
4 months too late.
Costco.
Big fucking facts, dog. That's what I like. Why are we just now putting this shit out? And it's been fucking happening, bro.
$30.
That's what I'm talking to Erica right now about
You
it.
can't go wrong with that.
Like,
And-
it's just
and those
bad
designs look
timing
good.
because
You got webs and stuff.
Caitlin
of
Clark's
color
out and it's
form.
like
Great kids.
Yeah, like I saw something. Look,
Right.
Wemby rookie in the first pack that he opened. I mean, so literally, I guarantee
let me
you,
see.
if you opened up that thing and if you opened
got
up one
31.
of those and there
Not
was
31. I
90
keep wanting to say
packs and
30.
you opened
I'm
up
30
every
point.
one, what if you get 4 or 5 Wembys?
You made your money back
You pay for that.
without grading.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at $30, so
I gotta show you
I
the
mean, it's another nice little product that they came out with.
you got
It's
the,
nice to see them come out with some
Q Train Sports.
affordable stuff that had.
Or is it
Yo,
QT
what's
Rain
up, fam?
It's easy to go ahead and come out and go, hey, look, we're gonna keep the price low, $24 for this blaster. Yeah, but you have
The commissioner of WNBA got to be fired.
You know what I'm saying,
Bro,
you get
Ben
60
needed to
or
be
70
fired.
bucks.
Like, I hate to call for people's jobs, but damn, like, how long we gotta let this shit go on before
I
you
think the score
finally
treat
put out a
both
statement
of
like
good
this?
products, especially for
So
kids.
the last
Especially what
the same one
30
Raw.
packs. If you are celebrating Halloween and you're handing those out in your neighborhood,
Raw with the
you can make
CA
it feel
Stroud sold for
you're gonna get egg-
1950.
You're gonna get eggs thrown at you.
Dog, did you
on it,
see
that
Ryan
night.
Card Collector 2 got his own leaf card?
No, you won't. You definitely.
You
got another one?
Definitely will
I'm
not.
showing it. I'm from Chicago.
He's
Oh,
got a
leaf
Topps
card.
card, but apparently he's got a leaf card too.
Yeah, lift card. Yeah.
But
Oh.
again, see, but he's another good point, and just hit on. Larkin got a Wemby rookie, and the first pack that he opened. I mean, you could get a Wemby rookie, and you could at least say, "Hey, I got a Wemby rookie." Yes, you have a Halloween hoops, okay, but you did still get a Wemby rookie, and it says Spark.
He got a gold.
it's almost like, would you rather have that, or would
Is
you
that a
rather
101?
have,
Oh, he got the whole
the Topps Chrome
rainbow
with him
set.
just in a black jersey holding a basketball?
Oh, that. Why do you get the one? Wait, how'd she get the 101?
I don't know. I'm not.
Where'd she
I'm
get
not
this from?
100% sure. I don't think
I
one
have
is
no
better
idea.
than the
I have
other
no
per
idea.
se. It all depends upon the collector. Me, I would much rather have one of those.
What?
That has like I said, that has the the Spurs on it, the logo, and all the other kind of stuff.
I think
Okay.
the football version of that, that may be the only Marvin Harrison card we get this year. Marvin Harrison Jr. card we get this year.
That's right.
So if you got that and you hold on to those, that's just some value that you didn't know you could get, because with the lawsuit and how much product he's going to be in, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there's there's numbered cards too. Hey,
Hey,
Ryan,
son,
how you
pulled
doing?
a Wimby card.
I did. I added the one.
Yes. Oh my God, he hit a Wimby auto out of the
The Topps Chrome.
the Sapphire.
One. I don't know if they were both
Whoa.
green or one green.
Yes,
and one
sir.
black.
Whoa.
Personally,
I did get to Marvin Harrison.
I know it's his kids. The kid's going to keep it for sure.
Yeah.
If it was me in that scenario, I would literally trade that in, make some money.
Snatch it from your own son.
That's great.
No,
That's
not snatch it from
awesome,
your
man.
own
That's
son.
what
If I was in
know.
his son's shoes, I would sell it
That's
right
all
now, give it some time,
Good
and
rule.
then
didn't
buy
even
it
know.
back.
Well, he's like
No.
what,
People
7
go,
years old?
Come on, man.
No,
How
I
does-
think
how
it's
is
like
it?
$12,
12, 13.
Yeah, 12, okay, yeah.
And come on, let's be real and stuff. It's like
But you could be a Wimby fan.
you do. Go
I can be a
ahead and
Wimby fan with an extra
expect
$2,000 in my
for
pocket, and
what you're
wait
paying
next
versus
year and
what
get a
you're getting.
licensed autograph.
You don't expect a.
That's
You
gonna
don't
go-
expect a chrome.
That's gonna go
card,
dumb next
right?
year.
I'm
When the
not
licensed
buying that
product is gonna
thinking,
go
man, I'm
dumb.
going to get a whole bunch of chrome.
It's gonna go
cards
crazy,
out of
bro.
a $30,
Yeah.
Thing like that. But if I go ahead and pull a couple things, I mean, I had Mike look at them. Unfortunately, none of them would have graded a 10, and I could see that being difficult because it is if you haven't seen them yet, or I don't know if have you opened them yet.
I haven't opened them yet, but I've seen them on eBay. They're paper.
They're paper, so they are a thinner card. So I could definitely see how it is harder, to get a good grade on them. But I can only imagine that if you do get a 10, you really got a really, really good card in front of you.
Where do you see Wimby's market going up this year? Or does it ever drop?
Yes, it's coming.
No, it ain't gonna drop.
I don't think it's gonna drop for a while. I think there's gonna be enough hype around him over the next couple of years. I think I think you look at what he did last year, how he played and stuff. Got Chris Paul with them this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's going
Now,
on here?
I mean, talk about
Oh, and it's out
Lob
of 25. It's
City.
crazy.
I mean, holy cow! I mean, you got a guy who almost doesn't even need to, jump that high to go ahead and dunk. So I think it's good. I think there's going to be people. I think his numbers. I think there's going to be numbers. There's going to be excitement around him, which will go ahead and keep his stuff up. And then I think it will go ahead and drop. He can't be that high. His stuff can't stay that high this young unless he starts doing things that we truly never saw before.
Oh my gosh, he's only been there 1 year.
That's what's going to happen with him. I mean, Jerry says
what's that?
his stuff is going to drop, and I don't know if it's this coming year. I think his stuff will drop unless.
What's
again,
that LeBron
unless
stuff do right now?
What LeBron stuff?
That we've never seen before.
Anything LeBron right now
Outside
is
of
dropped.
injury, I
Are you talking LeBron or the Wimby?
I'm talking about LeBron. I'm comparing him directly to Wimby.
Yeah, he's not going to. I mean, that stuff ain't going to go up until he retires.
If he improves, if he gets a DPOY next year, even if he doesn't get an MVP next year, he gets a DPOY.
Yep.
Year 3, you're going to be looking at him get an MVP. and that's where hype's going to be around. So I don't think his market drops until their.
But like I said, even with Wemby, yeah, he can win Defensive Player of the Year.
now,
He can win
there's no
MVP and Finals MVP in 1 year.
And I think the other thing is
That'd be
there were
crazy.
expectations put on Luka when he came in, right, to be this good. That was on Zion.
But like I said, you just gotta give him time.
And he got injured in the hype. Then
Can't get in there and
Luka
just start
couldn't stay
balling out
in shape.
like Caitlin Clark.
But Luka's hype took 3-4 years to die down, and it's up to really come down. Zion was more quicker because of
Injury.
how high it got during the boom. Plus, he's been injured.
Yeah, and I think but I you make a good point. If we just look at Curry, LeBron, Luka, let's say like those guys right now, and even I don't know if you want to throw Joker in there. I don't know how Joker's value is, but if you
I don't
look
know
at
his value is, but he didn't have the expectations until he was really good.
right,
So he was drafted to a commercial.
Yeah.
Sure. He has limited carbs because he's a late second round pick.
yeah, that's true. But I think here's the thing with women, and I do question the actual value portion of it, and will continue to go up and stuff like that. LeBron, Curry, Luka, they have it. They have the ability to they make other players play well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I see that at Wemby, and it may be because of the position that he plays.
Dude, it's complete opposite.
You know what I'm saying? Him being
They're trying to make him bad.
Is he? Are we calling?
They
him a
take
stretch
shots
five?
away from him.
Yeah, definitely a
Right.
stretch five because he plays 5 on defense.
Yeah.
He uses 3
So
on offense.
So are we thinking that a stretch 5 again? Are we thinking that the value is going to be there long term for that position also? Is he? I think to your point, when expectations get put on him, and if he then he wins that MVP. I mean, if he wins that NBA championship, but when you look about it, he's gonna have to get some more help because if teams stay together the way they are, as an overall team, OKC is a better team.
Yeah.
Minnesota's probably a better team.
I mean, every team is better than the Spurs, especially on paper. And I think Chris Paul probably won't play more than 40 games, if that. I don't put too much weight on having Chris Paul. But if they saw, you gotta think about it. There's no expectations. If he wins a DPOY and they somehow get into the playoffs and get to a play-in, I don't think his value drops.
He should have won it last year.
At least not the mid to the low end.
He should have won it last year. I don't know why they gave it to Gilbert.
But
Gilbert.
cars that are $70.
That's what I thought too, bro.
They're gonna go to 140. I don't think they go down to $40 just because the team overall is bad. If he's putting up good stats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot will depend on what he does. I think eventually, though, if
I think year 4 bottom. I think year 4 bottoms out.
Hype and expectations don't meet somewhere, then yes, I just think it's normal for value to go ahead and come down. To your point right now, expectations. I mean, expectations, hype, right? To your point, when all of a sudden these two meet, that's when you'll really see what will happen with the value of his cards.
I think it's year 4, like with Anthony Edwards right now.
Yeah, I think
he had a lot of hype going in.
It's gonna take time.
They're coming down and plateauing a little bit now because the expectation is you're on a good team.
Yeah.
You should be getting to the finals. Now you got the expectation set on him, or you should be the face of the NBA. So it's not hype where he's going to be the face. It's you're really good. We really like you. You should be there now.
Right.
And now that you're not, value's going down.
I think 4 years is still too young. We need at least 6
You're
years.
going to be on TNT. You're gonna be on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff as the hype goes. No, I mean I think you're right. If he performs, now the funny thing is you know, what are people going to value more? A true rookie card in a licensed product, or a non-licensed rookie card?
That's what you're gonna have.
Right?
I mean, I said this when I was on the FD's podcast. You're going 20 years from now, you're going to look at Topps Chrome and Panini, and you're going to have the same debate we're having about the Star Jordan or the 86 Flair. Right? So it will be the same debate.
Yep.
Which one's the true rookie card?
Yep.
Oh wow.
If he lives up to what we think he's going to be, 20 years in the future, when what did you have as true rookie? But again, today's day with the amount of product, it's really hard to tell what somebody's true rookie is.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're in Mosaic, you're in Select, you're in Prism, you're in Flawless, you're in National Treasures, Impeccable, and all these other brands. It's not like,
I forgot about Flawless.
Rookie card. There's your
But
own.
I hate
product.
Flawless.
What's your only rookie
Right.
auto?
What? I love Flawless.
It's not my favorite.
Non-licensed.
Non-licensed. In a black jersey.
In a black jersey, yeah, in a black, you know, as we would call it, guinea tea.
but your first rookie card is what, Prism, and it's black with you. It's just a black background with you standing in there.
True.
Oh, the
Each
curtain.
One of them are great from a visual standpoint of the card, but in 20 years, what is it? What was his true rookie? Will the licenses matter, or will
I think so.
you forget about it because it was?
I think the license is going to matter a bunch, honestly.
I know, because I'm gonna go after it.
Yeah.
Even if it's
If you're a
second year or
collector, I don't
whatever.
think you care. If you're a collector, you know what? You have both.
But then again, I mean, you know, when you
You're a collector, right?
when you look at the
You're
Steph
a
Curry
rookie guy.
stuff,
You have
literally, his rookie year
both.
is non-licensed.
If you're someone who
Oh, the white
believes
shirt,
in the
right?
value of saying,
Yep.
hey, I maybe want to
Okay,
one
yeah.
day go ahead and sell that card. Man, that's a tough one. I don't know. I would lean towards the Prism Mosaic that says Spurs on it. And I may be wrong.
I mean, I'm with
What's up,
that.
Jim, how you doing?
How you doing, Jim? Nice to have you here.
I may be wrong from that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I understand you want the auto,
You know,
but
Yeah.
that's really the only
they write
thing.
about this time in the hobby, and somebody will eventually write about it. It's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting to see the
Every other
perspective.
Wimby
Downfall
non
of Panini,
is doesn't
the rise
matter.
of Fanatics, and all the collectors caught in the crosshair. And I think I just made the title for the story.
Yeah. And to your point, if we look at football same way, look at CJ Stroud, right?
Yeah.
What if CJ Stroud becomes it? What if some of these guys going ahead, where you can't get there, or like, well, look at the current list, right? Was what? Caleb, Jalen, and I think even
Yeah, Jalen Danielson, he don't have
number 3, the guy Drake.
Drake May.
I think all 3 of them, aren't they exclusive autograph to Topps?
I don't think Caleb is. I think
Okay.
Caleb has, because he's not in any product yet.
No, he's not.
On
he's
either
not?
side.
No,
Yeah, on either side. He's not in any product yet.
that's what we said.
He wasn't in
He
any
opted,
Yeah.
the last thing I read, he opted out of the Players Association.
That's what I
Which
thought.
Wow.
That's what I
Very
thought.
wrong.
What an
He's-
idiot!
So basically, he's the same type of
What an idiot!
same type of situation as Marvin Harrison. Then.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. No, that's, yeah.
I don't want to talk about Caleb Williams. I'm gonna be sad.
Why?
He's trash.
Bears are dumb.
Why? How are you not happy? How are you not happy with him?
Because he's
'Cause they don't have an
trash.
O line. We just restarted the same problems we've had for the past 4 years. You address everything but O line and a new coach that can actually coach and teach and call plays.
I like him enough. I'm gonna paint my nails.
Defense that allows under 20 points, and you're still losing because you decide to run a speed option at the goal line with all your linemen on the ground. And plus, I don't like the way he throws. He throws very flat-footed to me. He has no bounce in his drop back.
Yep.
And it's odd.
He would never be good.
You know, I tell you, there's I don't know. You know, the problem you have in the NFL now.
Yeah, don't do this.
Ryan, Kershaw, Puckett, Herbert, McGuire.
Give me that excuse so I can unsubscribe real quick.
Those are good cards to go ahead and have, man.
That's a good list.
You know,
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What we have in the NFL right now is that the mentality has changed so much with the young quarterback.
It doesn't matter.
No more.
Caleb Williams still trash.
Kid, you know what?
Doesn't matter.
Watch. Now I understand that. Obviously, they didn't have, a Hall of Fame quarterback in front of him. I mean, whoever,
It doesn't matter if he did or not.
Some of these other guys, but I think what makes it so hard with taking these NFL these guys from the draft and throwing them in as a starter is
it doesn't matter.
It'd be easier to say, hey, we need to go ahead and hold them if it seemed like.
What's the excuse with Jalen Daniels then?
Time we threw this,
he ain't standing behind nobody.
They all
he's balling.
And for lack
he ain't standing behind nobody.
Like Bryce Young and hey, you know what? There's a perfect example of what? They should have kept the Baker Mayfield and let him go ahead and just watch from someone who's been in the league and everything. And who knows if that would help him. Maybe it will help him now with the Red Rocket, but I don't know, but then you have a guy who doesn't do well, like a Caleb Williams, goes number one. You have a guy like Jaden Daniels, who has played well.
Yeah.
So what is it? Do you sit him? Do you start him?
But the thing is, right? Peyton Manning started his first year, and they sucked.
Yep.
But they got not only playmakers, they got a better offensive line for him. They kept consistency with the coaches. He's able to learn and develop to be a great quarterback. You got Bryce Young is on his second coach in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
True.
His second coordinator in 2 years, and they depleted all of his weapons.
All of them gone. Everybody gone. The whole team's gone.
And so it's probably better suited for him to sit and learn about Andy Dalton, who's
because Andy Dalton been there
around, than it is for a Caleb Williams to sit because it's his first year. If you go 2-15, you're learning,
right.
but you're not. But you got them both at the risk of getting hurt. Trevor Lawrence was not very good his first year. He took him to the playoffs his second year, but he started all games. I think there's a thing where you have to know your personnel and know the person that knows the person. But some of these situations are just your bad situations for any quarterback to be in. Andy Dalton had a good game last week.
Yep.
I doubt he has a good game this week.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why he's not a starter.
Right. There's a reason why he couldn't beat out Justin Fields in Chicago.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's a reason why. There's a good reason why he's not a starter anymore. He had his shot with Cincinnati, and stuff like that. But but ultimately the problem you have is this, right? It's like,
But you look at Justin Fields in Pittsburgh, right? With a team and a coach and coaches who know their identity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to make the spectacular play. I don't need you to be the reason we win. You just have to be the reason we don't lose right now.
Right.
And they did the same thing with Ben. His first year, I don't need you to be the reason why we win. Learn, just don't lose us the game.
Yeah.
Justin Fields hasn't been the reason they lost. He hasn't been great in any game. He's been good. He's been decent. He's been solid.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the difference. Even in Washington, first 2 games, Jay Nunn wasn't that great, but he's learned it. You've seen the game plan. And I think you got the other team talking trash that fired up everybody.
True. Very true.
I was looking at some of that game that they said Scary Terry went rogue on that one big play because he was set on the left side all game, and the game plan was for Jaden Daniels to go to the right all game.
Yep.
All his completions are to the right.
Ah,
And so he went to the right side and caught that big play, even though he wasn't supposed to be on that side.
yeah. I don't know. Football has become such a tough, long term team game because it's so hard to keep a lot of these players together because hey, you got to pay that quarterback, and what happens? They all say, it's like, hey, it's kind of like what San Francisco is trying to do, let's go ahead, and give Ayuk what he wants, and give Debo what he wants because we don't have to worry about playing Brock Purdy right now. But guess what? In 2 more years or after next year, when you got to pay Brock Purdy, then you have to look at Trent Williams. You got to look at Ayuk. You got
I'm
to
not
look
praying
at Debo.
Bart Purdy.
You got to
No,
look
that-
at CMC. If this kid Mason keeps playing the way he plays, I don't never think they would get rid of
Look, the whole
CMC,
team is
but
made to
all of a
run.
sudden it's, hey, we can't afford.
It's a running team.
because
You don't
we-
need Brock. You don't need to pay Brock.
If we
Go get
need
your
to
quarterback
pay
coming out. Go get you
Brock,
Milrow.
50-something
Look
million.
at the
And
horn.
look at the Dallas Cowboys. They just gave freaking Dak $60 million a year.
Yeah, well, that's Jerry don't know what he's doing. I'm just paying people early, right? Because that's why Jamar Chase want to get paid 2 years early now because everybody else got paid 2 years early.
Right.
Difference is, 49ers have been in the Super Bowl three of the last 4 years, or 2 of the last 4 years they've been in the Super Bowl.
Right.
You've only made it to the Super Bowl once.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
and you're
and
on the sheet, but there's no real incentive for me to pay you early when you've only made it there once. While I can see why San Francisco like this is our window, right? I have two years to get there. Let me lock up CMC and Debo for these next 2 years. This is my window.
right.
Whereas Cincinnati, if you're looking at it, we still have a window. We're not there yet, and our window hasn't fully opened.
Yeah, and the bad part about, I mean, you hate to say it, but, you're with Cincinnati, and, the problem is they're going to be the consistent one that's going to be like, we'll do it, but we're not going to do it early. They're not going to be a Jerry Jones. They're going to go, it's funny how Jerry, the last time Dak's contract came up, he screwed himself by waiting.
Mhm.
Now you wonder, did he go ahead and go, a little fat shit crazy by giving him $240 million for 4 years?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And Dak is a middle of the road quarterback. Problems with Dallas is who you're going to get better.
That's you're right. And I was listening to that on sports radio. That's what they were saying. They're like, okay, if you don't pay him and you either try and trade him or you let him walk, you're too good of a team
Mhm.
to be, to have a good draft pick where you can say, well, hey, guess what? We can take one of the young guys and we'll take a shot, right?
No.
Your overall roster is too good for you to go ahead and be a 2-14 team. So to your point, if you get rid of them, what do? You look at the free agent market. What are you going to do? Like, who are you going to bring in?
But Jerry's never going to go on a full rebuild. I don't see him as a person who thinks that they can't win a Super Bowl at any given year. 2, with his age, I would assume he'd want to win one more Super Bowl before it's all said and done. So I don't see him ever going on fire sale, get rid of everybody, let's go full rebuild and get another window open. It's he's patching up holes in the house that they come as they come, and hoping that it gets him through to the promised land. He's not trying to fix and start over.
But I also think he's more of a thought process of if I go ahead and do something like that, I think he might be thinking along the lines of is I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go ahead and you know and maybe kind of in some way, shape, or form diminish the value of being a Dallas Cowboy.
Just draft a
Exactly.
Of being
quarterback.
America's team and having the star on the head. So I think it's one of those teams where he's probably saying, "Hey, as long as I own the team, you know, we can't be that. We can't be Carolina Panthers. We can't be Chicago Bears. We can't be,
It's the same philosophy that the Bulls have in basketball.
yeah,
Be relevant enough for our fans to think we have a shot. And as long as they think we have a shot, they're going to continue to buy tickets, buy merchandise,
What up?
and talk about when we did win 20 years ago.
right, yeah, and you're right, and people are gonna and yeah, yep. I don't know. It's
Do I sound salty about my Chicago teams?
no,
Just a
not
little
at
bit.
all. Not at all. You're not a White Sox fan, are you?
Oh no, I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Cubs fan.
Because I tell you, I mean, you talk about not giving a rat's ass about the fans to put that team on that field. Now I understand. Look, they're all professional
Erica.
players, but I mean, that's just
Is it any worse than what the A's has been doing for the past 10 years?
No, not at all. No, I agree, and that's what gets me is then there's people going, well, maybe we know best. Maybe we need another team in Canada. Maybe we should need another team. Maybe we need to bring, Nashville can use a baseball team. Dude, you got friggin' teams that can't
Mhm.
draw, 5,000 people to a home game.
Yep.
Why would you consider going ahead and expanding?
I mean, with the sad part about the White Sox is if you go back
Corporate
to
money.
2021 and you go back to when they paid Eloy early and they paid Lou Bob early, you look at that core, that young core, and you thought, man, this team's going to be good for the next 5 to 10
No.
years.
Yeah, because there are people who thought they brought in some decent young talent from Boston when they traded Sale, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Moncado and some of these other guys they got. What was it, Kopech or no, he wasn't part of that trade. No.
No, they did have Kopech on the team. But
Yeah.
you had a solid list of prospects
Mm-hmm.
who would and veterans who you thought, okay, this team can, Tim Anderson. You just hit. They've only won 3 games. Only won like 30 games since he got knocked out. So hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Nailed it. Oh man, don't say that. Ah. Don't say that. Hold on. I feel like the Mercury had just lost steam. I feel like they just I think I ain't gonna say they're giving up, but you know, like I say, hey, the Lynx can get rolling and win the whole thing. They got the momentum. No, it was different. No, it definitely felt different this year. What? How you in the chat? What? How you in the chat? You must be on the live. Erica, you see what I deal with? Temple versus Army. Oh, football. Wait, are you just trying to go to see Temple get Smash Mouth? It's gonna be an ugly game. Army, they ain't ready for Army. Okay, yeah, they ain't ready for Temple. Ugh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go see that beat down. Mm-hmm. Is the link? What is that like? Because it's at Temple. So what is that like? Is that at the stadium? The link? What you trying to get your Shannon Sharp cars autoed? Really? I didn't know they played in the same stadium. Oh. Oh yeah, then go there. Yeah, okay. Okay. I did not know that. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, they are the same. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Oh. Huh. Right, I know that. Shout out to Temple. It's Thursday night. It's Thursday night football. TU. It's Thursday night football. I don't want to see Army have 400 yards rushing on y'all. That's what Army does. That's what Army does. They ain't gonna pass the ball not one time tomorrow. Yikes. Yo, what's wrong with people? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Topps Cosmic with the planets. Mm-mm. Is that the whole thing? Yep. Oh, look at that. That's how I do it. Night game. We're gonna be ready. We're gonna be doing but matter of fact, I ain't gonna be doing anything. I'm gonna be locked in, ready to go Saturday night. I ain't gonna answer the phone or nothing. It's over with.
That ain't true. He's gonna get a slip and slide. He said he ordered a whole pallet of baby oil.
That's after when we win. And it's gonna be raining too.
Yeah, we're supposed to have that hurricane come through. That's the.
I know it's gonna be stupid. That's why I done sold my tickets.
You didn't have no tickets. Get out of here.
Yeah, I had the 2 tickets.
Dog, if you got 2 tickets, let's go to the fucking game.
It's over now. I already sold them. My cousin heading down there. I said, good luck in the rain. And besides, my homegirl, she didn't come up for Arizona because of the hurricane. So I was like, I'm just gonna let it go. And then she was like, well, you can't get no hotel room in Tuscaloosa? What do you think?
Not only no, but hell no.
What do you think? I can't get a hotel room at 8A.
Oh no, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think I'm gonna get one for Georgia? I mean, all of them, and a lot of them are sold out of in Birmingham too.
Oh yeah.
You had the lights and everything on. It's just, man. Like I might get some wings. Right now, I just.
Oh, we logging in with some wings. What do you mean?
I'm turning all the lights off in the house. The only thing gonna be on there one TV. I'm gonna light a candle. Don't call me. I don't need nobody calling me Saturday night.
Better burn some sage to get rid of the bad spirits.
I'm gonna get the sage and everything. I'm gonna be like those girls with the crystals and stuff. I'll have it laid on a table and stuff.
You better start charging them fucking crystals right now.
You gotta charge them. I got a girl that she be doing crystals. I'll be like, hey, come over to the house and charge these crystals. Charge these nuts. And so, and I'm gonna get shake them up. I remember. Listen, I went over her house, and she used to, like I said, she used to stay. So it's 2 incidents of crystals that happened. Do you remember those apartments near UH, the Robin Hood apartments? I don't know what they're called now.
Yeah.
And so we used to go the one with the heel, right? And so I went over there. Man, she had this thing laid out. Crystals on the table. Sage. I said, I ain't being a part of this. I'm out, right? And I could see, and I was like, now because we follow each other on Facebook now, she don't look like she be taking baths. She has like she has the that nose, that that bull piercing.
Yeah,
right there. Yeah, so she has that. It looks like and she wears like halter tops a lot. I think she's into all natural stuff, whatever. So she probably don't take no baths. So that that happened. Then the one another homegirl, she did be doing crystals. So I'm like, I ain't doing this again. So I literally went to the tab, picked all the crystals up, and started shaking it like some dice. I've never been cussed out before in my life so hard like what she did. Tell like some sage over here. Run away. If anybody's listening and they like sage in the house, run away. There's a reason why she ain't no kids. Run away.
I can't hear Big John and them.
Hold on. I'm good. The better?
I don't hear anything.
Is your volume up? Well, yes, your volume up. You hear me?
I mean, I can hear you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't hear them at all. That's crazy, fam.
Can you hear them on the stream?
No. I'm only doing it through this. I've got the stream muted.
Is the thing muted? The screen?
Yeah, on the bottom where we've got
muted?
R3. Yeah, it's muted, but you're the only one who can unmute it.
Oh, hold on. I don't see it. It doesn't say. Oh,
Hover over.
I don't have it.
Let's
It
see.
doesn't have a matter of fact. It doesn't even have a speaker.
That's crazy. It says can't unmute your guest screen when they aren't capturing audio.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't have the speaker on it for some reason.
Hold
Hold on, let me see this.
on.
Because we made so many cards. In order to charge what we have to charge.
Yeah,
which is
that's
frustrating.
Can you hear that
that's the
now?
crazy part. When you look at like a superfractor, you can get a superfractor actually in a blaster box.
Can you hear them now?
Yeah.
'Cause we're sharing it. I'm sharing it on mine.
37,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
I just think that
First off, I'm proud
lot
of
of
Huddle
people
Cards. Episode
in corporate
91.
don't
Let's fucking
think too much
go.
of little
Bro has
people,
been
because
cooking.
then they'll go on
Yeah,
Target and
saw that.
they buy one because we want to make sure everybody has one.
Right.
So and that's like corporate greed and looking out for a regular person. They don't speak to each other, right?
Right. Hey.
Working in retail. I never understand why we limit how much somebody can buy of a product because it is our job to sell the product.
Right. I agree.
So somebody's gonna be unhappy. They can buy them all out. Well, they should have got there earlier. I don't know what to tell you. This person, my job is to sell stuff, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
If you want to buy 10, I have 10. Buy all 10 of them. I'm not gonna say buy 9. So the next person can buy one. Buy it. Now I'm stuck with it.
I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, if I was Target and if I was a store manager and I could go ahead and get away with it, if corporate was making me put those damn signs up there, I talk to corporate and say, look, but stuff isn't going anywhere.
No,
So let them go ahead and buy whatever the hell they want to buy.
Wait, what the hell? Hold on.
What?
Why is mine so far back? Hold on.
Well,
Are we not live? Are they already over?
what is it?
If you watching reruns?
No.
Mike Trout.
Okay.
No, I think mine was paused
And the world's
when they were way
perception of
back.
Mike Trout and how good Mike Trout is. Because at one time you had a prime Mike Trout just past.
Yeah, you can just click. No, you can't. I think it's okay. Here we go.
But I mean, so you have Freddie Freeman hitting by you. You have Mookie Betts. You have, you have a bunch of, you still have good players.
Okay, Mookie Betts, I think is better than Mike Trout, but Freddie Freeman's not.
Freddie Freeman's not what? Better than Mike Trout? What are you talking about?
Be there. He may not on a game-by-game basis, game to game, but he is.
First of all, Mike Trout's not even there to even be considered good.
He's there all the time playing.
I don't understand the Mike Trout market at all.
Bryce Harper took.
I don't understand it at all, bro. Because it's like everybody's like he's the best, but it's like he doesn't win.
Well, he doesn't because he's not there.
They have that pitching though.
If that day he doesn't win, he's not there.
They have two top of the.
Mike Trout should have been what Bryce Harper is right now.
Who's the last good pitcher the Angels had?
I don't know.
Ohtani?
Nolan freaking Ryan. Back in 1976 and 77.
Ohtani's a better pitcher than Nolan Ryan.
Like seriously, who
is that a hot take?
Who have they had? They haven't had anybody.
I don't think it's a hot take.
But I still think.
I never saw Nolan Ryan pitch though, but no.
You have a Mike Trout.
Matter of fact, let me just see this.
Don't make the play. You only make the playoffs once in your career. I don't think you get to be considered a top 5 player in the league. At
Yep.
some point, you got to you got to get out of either leave this team so you can show to everybody that you're that good, or you got to like, hey, get people around me so they can be that good. You got Anthony Rendon, Shohei Ohtani winning MVPs, Mike Trout, Albert Pujols. You had Neto came up last year and was exciting.
True.
Like there, you can't say, hey, Mike Trout's the best player in baseball for all these years, and you don't get to the playoffs. And but you can't. You say he's better than Mookie. Got to the playoffs on 2 different teams, right? In one championship. You got Bryce Harper who won championship. Chris Bryant won a championship. You know,
well, there is something that says something for the collective team, but here's the thing. Here's my question to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Trout on the Angels can't be considered one of the top 5. That's what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Mike Trout goes to the New York Yankees with Aaron, with Soto, because they can sign Soto, with Cole, with the team that they have today. You add him on there, and all of a sudden they go to the playoffs and maybe they win and everything. Then it's see,
yeah,
Trout couldn't do it by himself. He needed all of his help. So then
he's not there.
Pull a Kevin Durant. Go.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. No. I don't disagree with what you're saying. All I'm saying is he's gonna. And then look at what happened with Kevin Durant's reputation.
Yeah.
Right.
About that.
Kevin don't care.
No.
I get it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So the thing.
Lynx won. I knew it. See, they gonna win the whole thing. Watch.
Purist. The basketball purist.
Watch what I tell you. They're gonna win the whole.
What he did. Can't beat him.
But I think the difference is, one is baseball. 2, he's been so loyal to that team. They've not succeeded. I'm not saying Mike Trout isn't a top 5. It's hard to consider him top 5 when you don't have postseason success. I can say that Mookie has postseason success. I can say that Bryce Harper,
or he's been hurt.
I can say that Acuna has little postseason success, but I can say Freddie Freeman postseason.
Dang.
Success.
Remember,
right?
The baseball team from Georgia won when.
Hold on, please. Is that the rookie? Is that who is that?
The year before.
You talking about fucking? Was it Harris?
No. I'm talking about
the closest thing to a playoff
girl from
that Mike Trout has had.
You talking about WNBA?
Yeah.
And he got struck out by his teammate Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
In the biggest moment.
Yeah.
In the biggest moment, you got struck out.
Yep.
So
I don't disagree. I mean, the Artie Moreno has
that's Alyssa. No. Who is that?
Trout. Long term.
I don't.
And I think where Trout had the loyalty, Ohtani looked and said,
"Is that the?"
Yeah. Through that.
Who is that? Who you talking? Who is that? Who's
I have to
Fee?
know where we're going to go in the playoffs.
Who is Fee?
I have to put rings on my finger.
Who is?
And I think that's why Ohtani left.
If that's a rookie, it's not.
I'm not just gave him crazy money.
Is that the
700? Plus, he also had 700 million reasons to leave.
and they get most of it deferred to when you're not playing.
Yeah, 680. He's getting his base salary is $2 million a year, and he has 680 million that's deferred.
Yeah, I don't know what you can't buy with $2 million a year, but I don't want to know what I can't buy with $2 million either.
Jerry, I think from a flipper's perspective, I could see you sell Trout while you still can, but and if you're buying now is probably a good time to buy with him, being out and thing. But you look at what he was doing, look at his numbers
okay,
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about. All right. That's what I was like, who? No,
Where
okay.
he was when he got hurt.
Yo, no, I see it now. Yeah, she balled out.
He had some.
She gonna get Finals MVP
numbers, man.
No.
Well, it doesn't make a difference if it's only 30 games or 40 games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
It does not
Okay.
matter.
No, I thought you were talking about the rookie,
10 home,
which I don't know why they don't play her, but
whatever.
But this was a good
14
team though.
yards,
But yeah, Lynx is rolling right now.
And 109 at bats.
Right.
I mean,
but
career-wise,
again, the
Let me
109 at bats.
look at these playoffs real quick.
That's what, 30 games, 32 games, maybe.
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 Probably like 34
Shit,
games.
I'm probably about to have to pass out, bro. You can keep it going if you want. I ain't mad at it. I got work in the morning.
It's kind of like
Okay.
We about
salary
11
is
o'clock over
pocket
here.
change.
You want me to swap it over to you?
I mean, also the thing.
Yeah. Hold on, let
I
me
would
see.
be buying Ohtani
Yeah.
now because
Let me start it up over here.
Global reached to sell Ohtani.
True.
Ooh,
But I think, like with anybody right now, I mean, if you're gonna buy, if you're gonna try and buy Ohtani, you got to do it right now. I think right now,
Okay.
whatever his prices are at the present time, they're at the lowest.
That they're going to be for the next 3 months at least.
Right, because if he wins a World Series, a bump. When he wins
Yeah.
MVP, another bump.
I think MVP is baked in.
Right
to your
now,
current prices
you mean
now.
on the current prices? You think?
Yeah, because who doesn't know he's going to win the MVP?
You hitting the screen share? There you go.
Okay, there you go.
So I got a high-tech Ohtani.
Bet there you go. All right, buddy. I'm out.
All
Enjoy
right.
the live.
Yeah.
Good time. Big
35
John, we're
bucks.
proud of you. Michael,
Nice.
Huddle, we proud of you, bro.
And it hurt.
Everybody who's in the chat, appreciate you. Shout out. I'm out of
If I
here.
was to sell it
Peace.
raw, I'm going to put it up for 60, 65.
Mm.
Because I'm going to count. He's going to win MVP.
True, I see what you're saying.
Once that gets announced, you're going to you sell.
Yeah, we are here.
You sell leading up to the award, not at the award. Once he wins the award, there's no money. Like if he wins the World Series, his price is going to go up again because he's a World Series winner. Or leading up to that World Series is going to go up again.
Oh yeah,
So
okay.
right now,
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
He's going to win the 30 MVP. That's why I'm going to sell it for.
Jeez,
20% higher
42
than
points is
what I bought it
crazy.
for and make a profit.
Yeah.
And after the postseason,
Ooh.
you wait to January, you buy, and then you sell it when it goes back up when spring training starts.
Yeah.
And you don't do anything else while he's playing for the rest of the year because if he gets hurt, you just buy more.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you make a great point. If you're looking at Ohtani, this is probably, let's say, I can't. There's nothing that you see from him that would make you think that his bat is gonna suffer over the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at his value. Heaven forbid.
So they're
He
playing.
gets on the bump.
And
pitches well.
So what are they playing? Connecticut?
I mean,
Link's playing Connecticut next.
He's going to take another.
There's a bracket. I can not have a bracket
jump
style
in
on here.
pricing. If all of a sudden he's going out there and he's one of the top pitchers in the National League.
Yeah.
I mean, the gambling scandal didn't mess with his prices at all.
It did nothing.
No, nothing.
I mean, that's incredible that did absolutely nothing.
What did I think
The
that
story
was?
like
though?
2 weeks. You heard nothing.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I think so. Besides something, steroids or injury, I don't think his prices are going to go down.
We don't care about that.
plateau where they are or go up. I don't think you're going to see it where it's January and
Yeah, we don't.
something that you bought in September is cheaper in January. It may be at the same price that it is now, but I don't think it dips.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think as soon as people see him pitching, he takes another jump. Now, how much of a jump? 10%? 15%? What do you think?
Depends on the tier cards. I think his high end stuff will have jumped the least, but his middle stuff in between $50 and $200, you probably could see a 10%, 15% increase in that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because again, if he's doing if his bat, if his bat does not suffer. Now look,
It's not going to.
In all likelihood, we cannot expect another 50-50.
Yeah, but if he's 40-40 next year in pitching and winning 20 games pitching or 50 games pitching.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. From an offensive perspective, you can't expect another 50-50, but 40-40 is definitely not out of the realm. I mean, yeah, I don't think 40-40 is out of the realm.
So
of him doing it.
What would you rather hold for the next 2 years? An Ohtani rookie, a high-end Ohtani, or a high-end Judge?
Ohtani.
High-end Ohtani.
How the hell to Judge?
I think a high-end Ohtani, but prefacing that with saying if he's pitching.
Yep.
If he's pitching, I think his high-end stuff is just going to be.
But even with hitting.
I think it's definitely. I think his high-end stuff. I think his middle stuff, and I think his normal base cards. I think that kind of stuff is going to go up in price if he comes out and he pitches well. Now will people be a little skittish? Probably. But I think if he's showing the consistency and he's able to take the ball every 6 days, I think the one thing is I think I wonder if they maybe try and deploy him on a 6-day. I know that messes up the rest. I don't know what that does with the rest of the starters, how that affects them. From that standpoint. I don't necessarily know if the pitching is going to be that big of a deal this coming year, because if he does get on the mound, you gotta believe he's going to be, he's not going to get a lot of late inning, go into the game deep. I think especially in the beginning of the season, especially maybe up to the All-Star game, I could see him, maybe being a 5-inning pitcher. And I don't know if that's going to be enough for people to have enough confidence in boosting his cards until they see him, really standing on that hill and going,
it's going to still go up now because he's in the playoffs.
Who goes 7 innings anymore?
Yeah.
That's rare these days.
It is, but I don't know if people are going to look at him and see him going 5 innings and get excited over it.
I tell you what, if he comes out and they pitch him, because I know they have a lot of injuries in the playoffs this year. So if they get to, the World Series or just below the World Series, and they pitch Ohtani, and he pitches 5 innings, and they win, that's all people need to see.
Crazy.
Want to buy more of his cards. That's all they're gonna need to see.
Yeah,
He pitches 5 innings, strikes out 6. Strikes out 6 in 5 innings. That's all people.
Crazy.
You're gonna have.
It's
gonna be on ESPN for a week.
Disagree with you.
Crazy.
Crazy. I want to disagree with you, but I can't.
You
I mean,
can.
you know.
You can tell me I'm wrong. I just doubt it.
No, I just I don't know. I mean, it's just it's hard to imagine that
Okay.
it's
Just
hard
think
to
about
imagine that people are going to look at him and if he's just I don't know. I think to me if he's going 5 innings, I guess if you're the Dodgers, you got to be okay with that.
Hollywood ending. Right?
Yeah, Hollywood evening.
World Series, game on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Last
Put him in, coach.
3 outs left.
Put him in, coach.
Bring in Ohtani to pitch, and he strikes out the side, and they win the
Crazy.
World Series. So
Well, yes. I mean, no,
anything Ohtani's gonna be unaffordable.
No doubt with that type of stuff, for sure. But let's
But
see.
that can happen. They're a good enough team to make it to the World Series, but they're also the Dodgers, so they're good enough to mess it up and not win, even with all that talent.
So, actually, you know what? Hold on a second here. In his career, he has pitched 481 innings.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the strikeouts.
In 86 starts.
Give me the strikeouts.
5.5 innings. So he's only a 5.5 inning freaking pitcher anyway. Well, there goes my argument.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Seriously, in the MLB, not too many pitchers pitch 7 innings anymore because they're all trying to throw 100 miles an hour.
I'm with Dom.
I think Lindor deserves the MVP. There's no way that the MLB gives Lindor the MVP over Ohtani. No way you're going to say 50-50 even as a DH. It's never been done before. The face of baseball with a 50-50 season not getting MVP. I'm sorry. Lindor deserves some legitimate MVP votes. Like he turned that season around. So I don't know.
No, you may. I mean, look, you make a make a great point.
Don't you hate it when I make sense?
No, I love when you make sense. It's great to go ahead and it just goes to show you that there's some perceptions of stuff out there, even for someone like myself who's a a baseball lifer, and I am still old school though, right? But I understand that that's not the way things work anymore.
I had a cookie
crumbles. 5.5 innings. I mean, so yeah, Dom, can you do it on a baseball field? We know you can do 50-50 in a lot of other places. You can do it on a baseball field.
You can do it in MLB The Show.
Yeah.
All right. So what haven't we talked about? Oh, we got to talk about Jey Uso. What do you think about him?
Dude, I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie. I almost wonder if Rikishi's comment on X went ahead and made them think, because I don't know how you build up Breakker like you did and then take the belt off of him like that.
You know what? I doubt Rikishi's comments has anything to do with it, but at the same time, I can see your point. But you've been building main event Jey Uso for 4 years.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I agree.
So, how many shots you're going to give him? And he
Carl Frontier, we in the building.
And he's
just meeting Nigeria had to go to God.
It was okay when he was with the Bloodline. He was, the one to take the losses in the main event for Roman.
Is Rikishi still
But
wrestling?
the crowd is behind him. The merch is selling behind him. You know, so the two most important things: he's
Rikishi?
selling merch,
Yep.
and the fans are behind him.
Yep.
And if you're not going to, him winning makes me believe that we're not going to try to put the OG bloodline back together. That's what that makes me believe.
Oh.
Which I think is terrible.
I think it's terrible, but I would take him getting what he deserves over it. And I think with Braun Breaker, there's so much more story you can tell. This loss can be what turns him babyface. This loss can be what turns him unhinged. So you have direction because he started off unhinged, wanting a shot.
Yeah.
So this
I
This
can
is
see it.
what
I
you
can
got.
see. I can see
I-
I can see the unhinged part. I don't think it makes him a babyface because who's he gonna? What heel's he gonna go against?
Gunther.
But aren't they setting Gun? I mean, so so Gunther then has to dispatch of Sammy.
Yeah, and that's going to happen. Sammy's not winning the world championship, but you don't have enough baby
I'll be
faces
lost over here when it
Gunther
comes to
hasn't already
this.
beat at the IC level to put him with the world championship level. And they're going to Netflix. You still need entertaining TV. So, and then if Gunther's going to be your face for Raw for Netflix, he's going to be your head heel, your number one guy. You need to start building baby faces to feed to him. And if you don't think Gunther versus Braun won't be just a explosive match, the hard hits and the net would be awesome to see, and what they can do without the PG rating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not thrilled with the Raw roster.
No, the Raw roster isn't great.
The Raw roster is not that great and everything.
It's mid card heavy.
It is, and
But
that's why. Like I don't.
About seeing Jay win in the main event though.
Oh.
You elevate the IC title. He won in the main event. You know, if you're not going to put Gunther on in the main event, he's going to wrestle every night. Jay will.
True. No. I like I said, sometimes the storylines with the WWE just has me scratching their head.
I don't even know what's going on in WWE.
Because they bring up talent like Dragunov as another one.
Yeah.
He's good. Well, what the hell are you doing with him?
He's good, but he's got to have the storylines built. He's got to have all these non-title storylines and these personal storylines to build him. He's going to take a year build to get him to where he should have an IC title or a US title.
True. And I think you look, I mean, the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins, that's nice.
Who are the Terror
I don't know how long
Twins?
you last that. I honestly don't understand what the hell they're doing with the Wyatt Six.
They may go out the J now. You just don't know.
No, I understand that, but I mean, I just don't. I don't know. To me, it's to me, in my own personal opinion, with them, they had almost they were bringing the hype up to where they were going to be, like just that faction that, in a way, Shield-like, right? When the Shield, but when the Shield first came out, right, they jumped in on everybody and they just destroyed everybody and they went away, right? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're talking about now.
That type of thing, not that I'm saying that they came out and they just they whooped a whole bunch of ass and stuff like that. I don't know what the plan. It's very hard when you have 4 guys and a girl, right?
I mean, they have to evolve it somehow.
It don't fit anywhere.
I think with Triple H, he's very stable conflict.
Why doesn't it fit? Who's in here knows what to say? Why don't it fit?
Who's very singles heavy as a booker. I mean, that's the biggest difference is you're seeing all of these different stables pop up. It's getting more people on TV, but there's not difference in the stories, and it makes it harder what you do with each one.
And Raw's going back to 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I mean, now there's
Wait,
less.
why is Raw
less time for these
So
people
what?
to be on
Only off an
TV.
hour? Like what's going on?
I'm just like I don't. To me, again, I just look at it from a standpoint of I don't understand what they're trying to do with some of the factions, and you know, because you have nowhere to go with them. Why at 6? Or you know, I mean, even you look at the Judgment Day, it got a little stale in a way, in that you had, you know, all right, when Rhea had the title and Damien had the title, and you had the tag titles, you know, that meant something. Then, you know, then Dom, you know, okay, if they wanted to keep it all together, they should have put the IC title on him. Then every single person in Judgment Day has a belt. That makes a strong faction and everything. Now I don't see what they do with some of them, like the Gable and the Creed brothers and Ivy
Now.
Okay, what you're gonna go against now? So what now? How much do they feud with Wyatt 6 before it gets boring and no one wants to watch it?
The good thing about the wrestling boom is that cards are selling.
True. I hope they do, Dom. I hope they do go to 3 when they go to Netflix. I think going to 2 is a big mistake, in my humble opinion.
Wrestling is the way to go.
I was at a car show this Saturday, and one of them was like really asked me, because they know I collect WWE from all the time. So they was like, "You got WWE with you?" They literally asked me that I bring any cards, and I traded.
I should get a hobby box of wrestling.
Sasha, PSA 9 Factor, and 2 more WWE graded cards, all PSA 9s for Wemby, for Green Laser Wemby.
Oh, nice.
Right. So like, but people are asking for it. This show I'm going to this Saturday. Vendors are bringing WWE cards to it, and it's like going to be like the last 2 times I've been there was like 3 tables with wrestling. I think it's been like 10 this time.
Oh, nice.
Like people are seeing the value that sell.
I gotta edit.
And one of those stuff, like, yeah.
So if you're still on here,
all day, $2-3.
We're gonna go live Friday and everything. So
like even the base cards, I put them on eBay, $2-3, and they sell.
Oh yeah, I've been.
Yeah. So I know we've been back on here like Friday, to do a watch party of the football. Virginia Tech Miami. So that'll be fun. Figure that one out. And then yeah. So until next time, let me do the outro. Let me do the outro in here. So